Hi, Cancer. It's Aqua Goddess, and I hope that everyone is doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and tap in and get messages for you. Keep in mind that the messages will be for past, present, future. They may or may not resonate with you, and also the roles can be reversed, so please put yourself where you may fit. If you are interested in booking a private session with me, if you'd like to donate to the channel, purchase any products or services, all of that information will be in our description box below. Please show love, like, share, subscribe. Spirit, thank you so much for clear messages here today for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I feel like you definitely have some stalkers here. Some of you all are actually married or in relationships. Um, I see let's go on vacation. So I feel like for those of you in the relationship or married, you're actually with your best friend or the person that you love so much. Your wish fulfillment. I do feel like you guys go on a lot of different vacations, excursions. All right, you enjoy spending time with your person. I see a lot of people watching y'all. For some of you, honestly, you could be very inspirational as a couple. You could be like a power couple. Okay. So I'm kind of picking up the energy of someone who's already in a commitment. I feel like if you're not in a relationship, this could be something that happens in the future for you, or it could be something past. Okay. But I feel like you guys are giving people something to look at. Something to admire. People could follow you. Maybe you all have a social media uh, presence, kind of like a following or something. Okay, tell me more. Says you hurt my feelings. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, the people that could be stalking, it may be an ex. This could definitely be an ex. With this, you hurt my feelings. I feel like someone is kind of taking things personal if you moved on. They are pretty much envious or jealous as to what you have going on in your relationship. For some of you, this ex, you and this person did not have a public relationship, or maybe you didn't really post each other. And I feel like there's somebody that's in your life or that's coming in your life that you're very carefree with. Okay, I mean you're not uptight with this person. You may feel like this is your actual person. Okay. So I feel like someone is hurt watching you move forward with someone that you really love, you like, somebody who's not selling you a dream. Interesting. Okay. So whoever this ex is that is stalking is somebody who feels like they could have done more or they could have done better when they were in your life. This is somebody with regrets. This is somebody who could feel like you are trying to get back at them or rub things in their face. Now, for some of you, if this is a group of people that are watching you all, I feel like there could be people that are happy for you. There may be people that are like, damn, Cancer, you really deserve a good person. I'm glad you met your person. I'm glad that you're with somebody who's not gaslighting you, or this could even be a best friend, family members, people who know your story. And they really admire y'all relationship. They are grateful that you have been blessed with your person. You're a good person, okay, is what I'm getting. And they just love what they see, okay, when they watch you guys on social media. It's like, damn, man, they really happy. They really went there. They really did this. Okay, so I'm getting that energy. Now, I feel like, of course, with the positive energy comes a negative. And I feel like there are some haters that are just like, for some of you, you could be very well off. Your person might be very well off, or y'all just know how to manage y'all money. Okay. Um, I feel like because your person may spoil you or do very nice things for you, there are people that are like, is Cancer with them for the right reason? I feel like you spoil your person also. I feel like the energy is definitely reciprocated, and I don't feel any negative energy or any negative intentions coming from you. I feel like this is just people that could be jealous that they're not experiencing the type of relationship or love that you are, or that their love life is not, it's just not going a certain way. I'm getting the energy of you being really in love. I'm getting the energy of something being very rocky and shaky and just not very healthy prior to you experiencing this good energy, good love. So this is something well deserving. With this, I belong to you only. I feel like there's no need to be possessive or controlling or anything in this connection. You guys have a mutual understanding where they're loyal to you and you're loyal to them. I don't feel like you guys have to explain every little thing to each other because there's something that you just know. So I feel like you got your person. Okay. Man, and it says you're the best person in my life. I feel like for some of you, your person may just watch you at times and admire you. They could honestly stalk your social media page sometimes. You guys might live together, be married in a relationship, or love each other, but they just admire some of the things that you quote, some of the things that you say, what you represent, how you carry yourself. Um, I feel like somebody just admires who you are as a person. Well, if it's not marriage, for those of you who are not married, I do see this card coming out next. I want to marry you soon. So, like I said, I feel like you're in good hands, and I feel like your person is too. And I honestly don't even really feel like you guys are going to have the challenge of outside influences. I do feel like it'll be there, but I don't feel like this is going to create a challenge in y'all relationship. Yeah, because it says confirmation. It says, with you, the world disappears. And it also says, I love you. I feel like you could have met someone when your heart was hurting real bad or when their heart was hurting real bad. But there's something about this person being your friend. Okay. There's something about them not wanting to ever make you feel uncomfortable, but always wanting you to know that they're here for you. Because with this, I don't know what to do right now. I feel like there's been times where you vented to this person, and I feel like it's like they didn't want to, because sometimes with the venting thing, some people just need a listening ear, right? This is not always like the part where you give advice. Sometimes you just listen. And I feel like your person definitely, they feel the room, they feel the energy. So with this, I don't know what to do. This is kind of like there's a time to just listen and there's a time to speak. Okay. And I feel like your person knows the difference. Yeah. It says, I know that I'll never meet another person like you. So I feel like this has become very clear between the both of you, which is why you're together. Okay. Is what I'm really getting here. Hmm. somebody could have a very sexy voice. I see that with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords energy. I feel like someone is also very honest, which you also find very attractive. Um, you could really even, I feel like even sometimes when this person does not know how to say something, they'll say it anyway. You might find it to be kind of cute, even shocking sometimes. But I feel like this is a very blunt person. Okay, I am getting a very blunt energy. Someone who's also very creative and passionate. Passionate about the things that they do, passionate about the words that they speak. So this could be a speaker or an artist. Okay. Um, but I get talking. Okay, I do get talking. Now, hmm, for some of you, okay, I am picking up a very specific message here. Someone with this, you hurt my feelings in the Four Cups. I feel like somebody may have made you like feel ignored or something. Like maybe like I don't know. This is an ignoring energy though. This is like a rejection energy. This is like I don't want to be bothered. I'm not really interested kind of energy. And then with this, you hurt my feelings. I feel like that is something that could have emotionally triggered someone. With this Nine of Cups and this let's go on vacation, I feel like someone wants to make up for like coming off as though they're not interested or like they're rejecting or ignoring something. You. So for some of you, there's somebody that you're not currently really talking to like that because maybe this person's kind of acting this not like they're not interested or like kind of like ignoring you even that and they're stalking you. I'm also getting hmm I'm getting a def so I feel like somebody could like for some of you like masturbate to your voice or something like that. I don't know what this is about, but I see this. But then I feel like this person may have ignored taking some sort of action towards you, and it could have made you feel a certain type of way. With this, I don't know what I want right now. I feel like somebody needed more time to think about something, and now they're like, I want to take you on vacation. I want to. So someone has reevaluated something, and they're like, I'm not going to meet another person like Cancer. I need to take some sort of action towards them. I need to communicate with them. Okay, what is I love you? Some of you, somebody sent someone a message saying they love them and they kind of felt ignored. So I don't know if this is you or somebody sending you a message saying they love you and you're not responding. Vice versa. The tower, somebody was surprised. Okay, happy but surprised. So, hmm. Mixed energy, I feel like definitely between new and past. Somebody is definitely the Three of Cups could represent a reconciliation. Um, somebody maybe just wanting to be friends, okay, and being surprised by some sort of action or something someone says. Okay. So I feel like that's more connected to past. With the newer energy though, I'm picking up kind of like maybe someone who's a friend and something happens unexpectedly. Maybe even not even knowing that a person's interested, but finding out, getting clarity. Okay. Hmm. So somebody does not want to, either way, new or past, somebody's like, I don't want to sell you a dream anymore. So I feel like that has been a thing. Okay. Yeah, and I see six of coins with the ten of swords. Something was very hard to let go of, but it's like, okay, if it's not reciprocity, then I can't have it. So it's given this energy where someone let go of something even though it hurt because they needed reciprocity. Okay. Connecting to the past. Somebody's ready to give that equal give and take. Yeah, ready to move something forward, progress. For some of you, I'm getting all different signs, so could be any sign. But somebody just feels like with you, everything else, it just don't really, nothing really matters. My girl, um, Lauren Hill sings that. So somebody is traveling towards you. But I'm wondering, so they're being pretty strategic about this though. So I need to know why. I know this person's making plans on traveling. I feel like maybe they want to surprise you with something. Tell me more about this strategic energy. Hey, Alyssa. Yeah, I feel like someone is honestly trying to. Uh, there's a turning point where someone actually wants to fight for something. And so I feel like they're trying to make sure that they can like win you over. So I want to, this is what I'm going to do for this reading because I see how spirit is breaking these messages down for me. I have to complete this. This is past energy that it's dominating the read. But then I want to go into a new energy because I am still picking up new energy. Okay. But I feel like what's happening here, somebody who you separated from, see, it's dominating the energy. Maybe someone feels you moving forward. They're stalking your social media. Okay, so I feel like so spirit can you so this person's realizing you're the best person in their life. But I feel like there could be a new person that feels the same way. Like so it's really like what do you want, Cancer? Okay, is what I'm getting here. Somebody's rushed. Just this person is rushing in, yo. And this could be why I'm like, okay, I gotta finish this first because somebody's rushing towards you, Cancer. I believe something's gonna happen within the next 72 hours for most of you. Okay. Um, so I mean, like, where is that going? Man, unfortunately, with the Empress in reverse, I'm getting a lack of growth. And with this Chariot upright, I feel like there's going to be, that's really about self discipline. If you, it depends on how you want to progress, really, is what Spirit is saying. Empress in reverse is not a, yeah, this is going to be like a challenge. Um, so the person that's rushing in, like I see how they're feeling. But the inability to grow is what is going to keep you pushing forward. So, when it comes to this shit, we can't just go based fully off of feelings. Like, it's got to be some type of, it's got to like make sense. Um, so I feel like they're going to start out giving you this reciprocity, but then you're going to notice like that you got to move forward anyway. Unless you want to be in a situation that's not necessarily really growing. So I see their desire. I do see their potential. I'm not going to take that away from them. But I don't feel like they're ready to really like grow up. The desire is there, but that got to come with actions. That got to come with like energy behind it. Not just in the beginning. You got to ride that shit out. And I'm not like getting that. Okay. So I want to go into the newer energy that I was picking up also. Hmm. Yeah. So for this newer person here, that I feel like people are admiring y'all relationship or something. Tell me more about this energy here for Cancer. This person's the truth. Damn, you got, yeah, it's big new energy. So you finally feel like there's a breakthrough. Some of you all, I feel like one of the challenges that I see that you kind of had here in the past specifically is that you felt like you couldn't get an attractive person that was honest. It's like, damn, I got this person that looks so good, but they're a liar. But then it's like, damn, I got this person that's so real, but I'm not that really attracted to them. So I feel like there was something here in the past that was kind of like you felt like you couldn't get like both. You're getting that. Somebody you're actually attracted to, someone who's actually honest, someone who's going to. Um, I feel like they've been through a lot, though. That's what it is. And they've done a lot of soul searching. So this is somebody who they don't look like what they've been through. They have gotten their self together. They could be a speaker, an artist, or something like that. They could even do spiritual work. Um, and I also feel like they know what disappointment feels like. They actually are a master at cutting people the fuck off that disappoints them and just like never talking to them again. So this is somebody who is it's like they kind of like they're set. They're set. This is somebody who they don't go back to like the past and shit. This person, like when they cut you off, they're done. Now, I feel like this person is going to, this is how it's going to start out. They're going to unexpectedly like um, talk to you. So they're just going to be like, they could talk to you. And the next thing you know, you guys are messaging each other. And next thing you know, you're in a relationship. This is going to be like the type of shit where it's like ever since you met them, you've been around them. Y'all been rocking it the fuck out. You're like, damn, since the day I met your ass, I ain't left your side. This is what I get with this energy. And I also feel like this person, I feel like it's very spiritual. They could sing your family, like somebody in your family, inspirational messages or something like that. You really love this. Y'all are really in love with each other. Like really, that your family is in love with this person. Also, your family absolutely adores this person. Um, there could be a slight age difference. Okay, I feel like both people are attractive. There's something about this man that's standing out, though. It could be maybe because it's most feminine watching this video. Maybe somebody in your family's like, damn, they're very handsome or they're very pretty or somebody gets a lot of compliments. They're also an action taker. So like because they love you, they love your family. It's like this person's just a message away. They will take action. Doesn't matter if they haven't talked to them in a while. Okay. Wow, perfect match because I feel like for a lot of you, you're that same way. Y'all both look good though. That's one thing that I am really noticing. And y'all look even better together. Okay, somebody is y'all literally. See, I feel like the masculine energy was more like wanting to like honestly like find their wife or their person, and then the feminine energy is like, oh, this is a friend, a new friend. Hey, so I'm getting the feminine energy is like not really even expecting anything more than friendship. Okay. But this person, like, I ain't about to let you go. Okay. So this person is not, they're not letting you go, is what happened there. And next thing you know, y'all making plans, y'all traveling, um, doing things for the house, like for the home, um, sitting on the car, like sitting on the hood of the car, talking, visiting family. You got the same cars, lovers twice, 10 of cups twice. Yeah, like I said, you with your person. Or if you ain't there yet, you are so close. You're like almost close enough to touch it. Okay. Um, for sure. Okay, so um, hmm. Well, they don't like. Okay, so okay, it's a everybody has like their ways, so nobody's perfect, right? But I do feel like they're perfect for you. But I am gonna tell you that they have boundaries, and that's a good thing. But I feel like you might not necessarily like the fact that I don't know if this is a specific friend. Could be a fire sign. They don't like. It could be a friend of the opposite sex. They don't be on that. So I don't know what this is. This a conversation? This could be a conversation with the King of Swords. Okay, so what does this mean for Cancer? Yeah. Mm. They honestly feel like that person got romantic feelings for you. So, and they honestly feel like they would know because they're the same sex as that person. They're like, man, like, you don't know. Like, And you're like, what you mean? No, it ain't. It's not rocking. Okay. Is kind of what I want to say here with this energy. Like they ain't with that. They don't want you. It's like, okay, ooh, they don't want you to be giving too much attention to that. It's like you don't have to hate them, but they feel like you're like too attached. So some of you guys, you got like a best friend or a close friend of the opposite sex. Maybe you slept with them, maybe you didn't. Definitely, if you slept with them, it's over. They don't want that. But I feel like even if you haven't, it's like, so I'm getting that too, for sure, for sure, for sure. And this person's like, okay, we're in a, I want to marry you. I don't want to be like having certain. They want you to make a decision. I'm just gonna put it out there here. Like, do you really want them? Like, is this like I yes, like not even specifically just trying to see your reaction, but like trying to see your decision. Like, how would you handle them when it comes to something that really like matters to them? Okay. Um, well, I feel like you're definitely going to work towards this new beginning. You're invested, you're happy, you know, and I feel like whoever your friend is also going to be understanding. Okay. I feel like it could kind of cause a little bit of stress because, especially those of you where you never slept with this person, you know, because you're really their friend. But I feel like it's a respect thing. I feel like this person would definitely respect that. Hmm. I feel like this person doesn't want to feel like they're losing you, and it's like you're my best friend. Like you don't need them to be your best friend. Um, yeah, there is a little bit of insecurity. I feel like honestly, you know what it is. What's up, CC? I feel like what it is truly though is that your person is inexperienced with that. They've never met a woman that has a man best friend, or they've never been with a woman that has a man best friend, or they never been with a man that has a woman best friend. They're inexperienced with that shit. And I mean, it could be questionable, because it's like people that do sneaky shit fuck it up for people who don't, right? But I feel like also inexperience is another thing. Yeah, this person's like, no, I'm gonna be your only hero. You don't need that person to save the day. What you gonna call them for? You can call me. So yeah, I'm getting that. Provide strength and support in crisis, love with no expectation. Okay. And yeah, I feel like that's another thing too with the vampire energy coming out on top of the Ace of Swords. It's like, I don't want this person to get in your ear and like I don't want you complaining to them about the shit that you don't talk to me about, and yeah, and it get to that point. So I feel like there's just certain. I'm only seeing one thing really because everything else, this person is they're for this. They're really for you. They are in love with you. But there is something that they need to, y'all, gotta talk. on y'all, on, you know, yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please be sure to show love, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, love and light.